Big Beard RC, back with another look at the A979 speedrun build. So in the last video you see me remove the motor, ESC, servo, and yeah, we come across some of the Wltoys wonderful glue on the motor mount as usual. So in this part we're going to look at, just let me move that out of the way, my new Spandangly carbon fibre chassis with all metal supports. Very much doubt I'm going to keep this one on here because this only fits the 1100 milliamp hour 2S LiPo in, and it's ridiculously small. I need to fit something bigger, so I may utilise the space taken by this. I'm going to leave this post in, so the battery sliding that way. Servo is going to be here, so battery isn't going to slide that way. Yeah, so let's get to it. So what we're going to do in this one is we're going to try and get the, strip it down and get the differential covers on here onto this carbon fibre chassis. I'm not going to go into too much getting everything on in one go, because this is obviously a build that I want to do a few videos on, a little bit of how-tos if people aren't used to working on these Wltoys, which I like working on, because, you know, for the money, they're really well put together. You know, they have the flaws, like everything. The discs need greasing, screws need tightening, the pain, quality control that the Wltoys is obviously not high priority, but you get what you pays for. You know, it's not an Armour. Well, even Armours have problems. You know, so the Traxxas, so the HPI. You know, nothing is perfect. Even modern day cars, our cars, you know, we're test pilots for what goes wrong with them. So we're gonna move that out of the way. That screw always seems to want to stay in. So we take them 4 screws out. There is the 2 screws that go through here, hold this end of the diff cover on. There's 2 screws on this side, so we need to pop the shocks off. I have done a video of greasing the shocks, oiling the shocks, should I say, and also greasing the diffs. So I've got new metal diffs to go in here. So we'll pop that off. Let's get my trusty piece of RC car stand. That's a piece of gaffer tape. But I do mean to keep looking at the proper RC stands, the spinny ones, but I keep forgetting to order one. Keep looking at them and thinking, yeah, that looks good, that'd help, but never do. So, mounts off. I'm changing these mounts to metal ones at some point. I have got the metal shock tower stands. So, one of the diffs I greased originally, and in my box here we have new metal diffs. So these came without grease as well. I stated in my last video I'm not gonna do a video on greasing diffs again for this vehicle because I've already done it. It's the same process, but the quality is night and day difference. You know, metal ends, plastic ends, metal gears, same teeth I believe, metal on the other side. Bearings are slightly better, better feel anyway. So we've got 2 of them to go in, and we'll take the front cover off, taking screws with me here. So hope we're all well out there. Sun's eventually come out in Manchester, not dry but sun's come out, not dry enough to take any of the cars out at the moment though. It's still a bit too damp for all that, so maybe in a few days we'll see. Waiting on a few parts to come from China, some hobby wing stuff, some bits and bats, so we're off there. So what we need to do is we need to pop this steering rod cover off and that one there as well. So move it out of the way, don't struggle, use your steering to move it out of the way. These are absolutely abysmal, these steering arms, no adjustment, plastic, they're literally, they're flexible and they can take an impact, but you can't adjust anything with them, they're useless. And you might as well just have it like that, because as you're driving down it's going blah, 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 blah. And no, I won't do that noise again. Yeah, so what we have to do is we have to flip the car over, remove, that's right, I do remember now, we have to, see if we can do it. Nope, I need to get a pair of pliers. The pliers, where are the pliers? I don't know. I come unprepared. So my trusty little Wltoys snips will do. So take the little nut off, flip it over, same on the other side. There's a nut on top of that screw there. I did forget from my video previously when I was like, how did these come off? Didn't see the nut, kept trying to turn the screw thinking, thread's gone. No, not. Great. So put them there and they're tiny. So we've got centre brace out of the way, which means we can now get to this side. So let's move some of this stuff out of the way. So we've got drive shafts there, out of the way, and let's pop these front shocks off. I keep meaning to order some shocks, to be honest, make it easy, but I work with what I've got. And sometimes it's easy with these because they're quite narrow and you can get them into places that you can't get pliers and stuff into, which is good. So you get them off there. So same again, there's 2 screws at the front. Wedge them out quickly. So if you prefer this way of the filming, please comment below. I'm trying to judge and gauge people's responses to the new camera angle. Like I said in the last one, it's been asked a couple of times if I could swap the camera angle over to try and get a closer perspective of what I'm doing. Okay, so put the dog bones there, grease diff onto the way. Now we need to remove that drive shaft. So it just lifts up on them screws, drops back down, drive shaft. bendy drive shaft. Yeah, I've got a metal one going in, so pop that one out of the way for now. And let's look at how we get these diff covers off. I have no idea. Methinks that you got to take this front bumper off. Ooh, that is flexy. That is flexible. presume I'm going to take this off so that this front bumper will come off. Okay, so I didn't expect that, but the pins are held in by that plastic thing. It's a new idea. Righty ho. So we can move them out of the way. Them out of the way. That out of the way. And the diff cover is on one screw. So there's 3 screws holding the diff cover in. Like so. And that sits on there like so. Pop that out of the way. So we're going to move the car out of the way. We're going to get the new span angular carbon fibre chassis there, and we're going to get the new diff cover, which I think sits like that. That sits at the front. Right, so that must sit there. Probably been better if I hadn't let it drop, but you know, what you gonna do? Try it that way first. Ah, no. Let's see if it's that way. It's a lot tighter. So we're gonna put 2 screws in the front here. Oh, did you see the mistake I made there? Let's try and put it on the right way. And that was a bit stupid, wasn't it? They're only going to put it on loose for now. I say it's all a learning curve for me as well. I've never taken one apart. So I'm just probably sat at home now going, what are you doing, you silly man? You don't take it off like that. Well, yeah, you probably don't. But I do. So I'm only putting the front on to keep it steady so I can get this back one in as well. Method it in the madness apparently. So that's one diff cover on. And then I know obviously that goes through there now. Like so. Through the suspension arms and then into the diff housing, so I'll put it easier to take that out. So it's all new. So yeah, so they go in there. Suspension arms on, and then if you take that. See, a lot of people just do this before and then go, oh yeah, well, I know what I'm doing. Well, I don't. And I don't mind it. I don't mind saying it. It's, oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Stupid man. I'm having a bad day today, people. Can't seem to get anything right. I do know where the mushers go. I've seen them fall out. It's just obviously I'm not going to put them back in at the moment because I'm not putting the suspension arms on right this moment in time. So I know where they're going to go, should I say. Moving well this video, isn't it? How not to work on a A979. I've got a feeling they've put that on the wrong way. Yes, he has. He has put it on the wrong way. So let's take that off. Set that off there. And set that screw out there. What I've done is I've put the blue part upside down. So screw by over. We're gonna, please bear with me. We'll get there. There we go. Right, so that's on there. Let's tighten this screw back up before it falls out. Right, that one will be dead easy because I know what I'm doing now. So what you need to do is, this washer goes on the inside of here. So you put that on, put the washer on, and then that sits in there. What it does is it sits between the suspension arm and this bit here. So you might be able to see a bit better on this view. So it doesn't help having big bloody hands, but it sits there, goes in there, pushes up to there, suspension arm sits in there, pushes that against there, and then now that's the right way. Should have given it away because that's the same shape. That fits in there. But hey, so we got the screws to go back in. Like that. So that's how that sits. So now I'm a master. I'll be able to do that one straight away. So that's the front. So the front, they're identical anyway. So no, go on there like that. And my new diffs in. That'll be good. Right, so before I put them back on, move them out of the way. We're gonna take the back one off without any problems whatsoever. So we're gonna do that. Screw there. I'll have a look, see if they do any metal under these. These covers. I understand that they will give. So wheel out of the way. There's a washer there. You see there, you can see the washer there. Hopefully, you'll be able to see it. So, out of the way. Wheel out of the way. Pin out. Middle screw out. Remember that that points down. Get the screw out. Chassis out of the way. So let's look at what we've got here. So we know that that fits that way because the screws. That now fits upwards, so pointy end upwards. Right, so we'll get that there. Put the middle screw in to hold it in, so we don't drop it. We won't put the end screws in because we had a disaster last time because I was trying to fit it while they were still in. So, little washer, same again, pin through, little washer, yeah, fiddling these on, yeah, there's one. Oof, hard work this. But yeah, 2-minute video. Smash it. A lot fiddlier than the 144001, that's for sure. They're a lot more intricate. I think it's because it's so small as well. Doesn't help. It's tiny and working on them when they're smaller is obviously more of a challenge. Not going to put, like I say, I'm not going to put everything tight in. I'm not going to put the arms in yet because I've got a few other things I need to do first. I want to wait for my metal C-cups and other stuff. So that's how they go in. We've got metal discs to go in. Fit nicely there. Nice feel to them. We've literally got a box of bits here. I'll give you a little sneak preview. Not going to show you what it is, but motor. Surpass Hobby motor. Now you can see. I'm going to hide what it is though, because I don't want anybody to know what it is. So that's in there, nice and smooth. And then obviously, if the drive shaft was in, nice and smooth again. Taking that out though, because it's not staying in. Or in a completely different one. I do have that one there, which I might put in another video. So we've got the shock towers there. The not directional, no, yeah they are, silly me. Right, so that on there, that on there, starting to resemble a car. The metal bits come with new ones over here as well, which make it look a bit better and a bit neater as well. Got a few bits that need to be put on still. I'm not going to do that right this moment in time because, like I say, I've got a few upgrades to fit. So yeah, that's looking much better. Looks a lot nicer anyway. Nice carbon fibre chassis, no flex. That's what we wanted, no flex. So got a load of work to do, you know. Got to take the arms off these and fit it on here. Suspension on. We've got metal hubs to put on, metal 110 conversion kit for the wheels to put contact foams on, which will look really nice. So as far as this video's concerned, we're done. I'm not going to do anything else to it in this video. We're going to call it quits there. Next video we'll probably put the arms on, get the arms on, and the suspension mounted back up, and we'll take it from there. But yeah, well, that's it. So if you like what you see, like and subscribe. Sorry for the waffling, and the big journey we've just been on to find out how we swap these over, but we got there in the end, as we always do. Perseverance is the main part. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. Smash that bell button. Check out some of my other videos. Got a lot of things coming up on this video and on some other projects, so stay tuned, people. Take care, everyone.